Hey guys, back with a new video. So in this video we'll continue the series of MySQL. So in the part 1 we discuss about the various DDL and DML commands like alter, update, delete, insert. So now we know that how we can write and execute DDL and DML commands. So in this video we will move further with the MySQL queries and we will implement most of the MySQL queries in this video. So guys, please watch till the end. And if you have any doubt related to this video or the part 1, you can comment in the comment box. So in this video again we will start like the basic steps which I told you in the part 1. Like first you have to create database, then we will create the table, and then we will insert the data into the table, and then we will proceed with the queries part. So guys, I will start again with the create database. Create database. You can give any name, like I want to give dr, and then enter. So you can say query. Okay, then we will use. You know these queries you have learned in the part 1. And if you are not familiar to these queries, what I am doing, you can go in the part 1. I have pinned the message in the chat bar. You can see there, and you should first watch. Like I am saying, this is a prerequisite. If you watch part 1, then only you should watch the part 2, because you will face a lot of doubts and queries if you see directly part 2. So now we will create a table. Create table, any table, like create table student, or say I will say create table stdr, any table you can say. Then you will write first name, then you will give the data type like varchar 20 size. Then I will say last name, this would be also varchar again 20. Varchar this data type, you can give any data type. For names, sports, hobbies, for text data we always give varchar. And like now I will give marks, so marks is an integer, so you will give int. Then I will say age is also an integer, so age. And third, fifth I can say city, so city is also varchar, so varchar 20. And then we can execute. So you can see query. Okay, so this command is being executed. So now after the table creation, you know that we need to insert the records in each column. So we will write insert into table name is st, what is stdr values. This is the command of insert. Then first name like rn, then last name is like Tiwari. And guys, remember that you have to put brackets, the semi brackets, under a text data. Otherwise, SQL will pop error. Then marks, you can give any marks like 70. Then age is like 20. And then you have to give city. City is Jaipur. So Jaipur is also a text data. So you need to enclose in brackets and then a semicolon. And after semicolon, if you don't put semicolon, it will give continuous errors. So always remember that you need to put semicolon at the end of the each SQL query. And then you can again insert multiple records. Like you can just copy and change the name, like any name you can give Rahul. I give also change the surname like Sharma. Marks you can give like 80, and city like you can give Bangalore. So yeah, again press enter. So this is another. Now you can insert more values. I am giving random data. If you are doing again, like if you are also doing with me, so you can also give some other data other than me. So again, like Shri Shreyas, and again you can change the any name, like I will say Yadav. Marks is like 60, and age is like I say 30, and city if we say like Goa. So yeah, and you can insert one more record and any name like Virat, as I'm a cricket fan. So Kohli, and any marks like 90, age is like 33, and you can give the city as Mumbai. So guys, we are done with the insertion part. So if you want to see how our table is looking, you can just write select star from the table name is stdr. So you can see first name, last name, marks, age, city. These are the record which we have inserted. So now we can proceed with the query part, like the queries which we need to execute. So first we will start with a very basic query. Like if I say I want to fetch first name and marks from the str table. So how can you do it? So I will show you, like select first first name and I say marks from you have to just write the table name stdr and then semicolon. What? Oh, select first name comma marks. What had I have done? Unknown column first name. Oh, actually I printed the law wrong spelling. It is first name comma marks from the table name is stdr. So now you can see these are the first name and marks of the table. So this is the query if you want to fetch multiple data from the table. So now if you want to, like if you want some like city, age, last name, you can put all these columns in the query and then you can extract it easily. So if I say that you want to like fetch every detail of the table, so that I have also already told you, you have to just write select star from the table name stdr and semicolon. So this will print every detail of the your table. So like now I want to fetch age from the my table, but condition is like, so first I will write select age from stdr. So you can see age is 20, 20, 30, 33, but you can see there is a duplicate value, like 20 is appearing twice. So I want that 20 should only appear once. So basically we need to remove the duplicates. So for this there is a keyword which is known as distinct. I will write select distinct and then the same query only from stdr. So now you can see age is 20, 30, 33. 20 is now appearing only once. So a duplicate has been dropped. So you can remember that distinct is used to fetch the values which only appear once. Like if you say that any other record is a duplicate or not, I think all the records are unique only. Like if you want to extract the name where city is Jaipur, so you can write select first name from the table name is stdr and I want where city is Jaipur. So you have just write Jaipur and execute. So you can see first name is Aryan and Jaipur is his city. So till now we have worked on the we have worked on the commands to fetch the data from multiple columns. So now we will move forward and execute. Guys, we have executed some basic commands. So now we will move forward. So let's say that I want marks from any table or any column, but marks should be incremented by 5. Like you can see, like if I again write select star from stdr, so you can see like marks are 70, 80, 60, but I want that rn marks, I want to fetch rn marks, but they should be incremented by 5. Like it should be 75. So how can we do that? Let's see. I will write again select marks, and then you just need to write marks plus 5 from the table name stdr. So now you can see. So actually it what happened that every marks displayed like 75, 85. So all the marks are incremented by 5. But what we wanted that only marks of rn should be incremented. So now we can again write select star select marks from, you need that marks should be incremented by 5, so put that condition marks plus 5 from stdr, and just put a where condition where name equal to rn. A is capital, otherwise it will throw an error. Select marks, oh it was first name, sorry guys, my mistake. It was not name, it is first name. So just need to do a correction, it is first name. So now you can see, so now you can see marks of only rn is updated, and the query which you updated previously, every marks of all the students are incremented. So now you understood this also. And if you say like you want marks minus 5, like I want marks of rn decremented by 5, so you just need to copy this, and instead of marks plus 5 you just need to do marks minus 5, and then just enter. So now you can see marks of rn are decremented by 5 and displayed. So let's say if I want to put an condition, you can say like I want to display the marks which are in the range between 70 to 90. So from the record you can see that 70, 80 and 90 will be displayed. So how can we do that? So for that we have an special operator which is known as between, which is used for the range part only. So like I want select marks from st table name stdr, and then you can write where marks between, this is the operate, this is the keyword between, and what was the range between 70 and you need to also write and between the marks range like 70 and 90, and then execute. So you can see 70, 80, 90, 60 is not displayed because 60 does not come between 70 and 90. So between is used for range part. And you can also write this query in a different part using the relation operators. So you can write select marks from stdr where marks. This time you can skip the between and you can write from the help of the relation operator like select from marks from stdr where marks you can say greater than equal to 70, and again you can write, I think marks greater than 70 it would display. Let's see. Yes. So you can see again by the help of the relation operator also you can display 70 to 90. You also got same output. So now we also familiar with the between operator and relation operator. So now we can focus on the more queries. So like if you want to say that I want to display the city of those people, you can first again see what we have in our table. Select star from stdr. So now you can see like I want first name and last name of those people whose city is Goa. But condition is that I want starting name. Like if you say, like if I say first name and last name, whose city is Bangalore, you can easily do. And we have also done in the previous queries. You have just write select first name comma last name where city is equal to Bangalore. But I want a complex query. Like I want only the starting letter. Like if I say, like I will show you, like I will write select first name comma last name last underscore last underscore name from table name stdr where name like. So like is an operator which is used for parenthesis matching. Parenthesis matching, if you say that you just need to pass one letter and you can get the, like the whole name. Like I will write just like a and a, and this is percentile. First we can run what first name comma last name where, oh, it was again first name. Why the hell I am doing this mistake again and again? It is first name, I forget every time. So it is first name, your first name. Now I think it can be yes. So you can see I just what I did in this query, like I extracted first name comma last name from table where first name like a percentile, which means that I want name which starts with the letter A. And if I say that I want name which ends with T, so you can see easily in the table that only Virat's name is ending with T. So if I want to extract only those names, again we will copy the query and we will just do a small change. We will put T after the percentile because we want that our name should end with the T. We want only those names. So now you can enter. So you can see Virat's name is displayed because his name ends with T. Okay. And what if I say now that I want a name which starts with R and which ends with L? So again you can really say that it would be Rahul only. But how can you execute this command also? Where I want my starting name to start with R and it should end with L. So again, now we can do what? We will say R percentile, which means it will start with R. If you just execute this command, you can see Rahul's name is displayed, but we also want that it should end with L. We want to add one more condition. So you just need to do what? You just need to, after percentile, you can just write L. And now if you execute it, you can again see the output is same. So what this command means, that I want to extract the first name comma last name from my table where my first name is starting with R and it's ending with L. So we learned about the like operator here, which is very important for parenthesis matching, and it also saves our time by shortening the complex queries. Like you don't need to give the whole name. Like we are, like when we started the querying, we were writing like first name is Rahul, second name is Shreyas, etc, etc. But now what I am giving, I am just giving a single letter, and after that letter I am just putting the like condition. So now we got an overview of the like operator also. So now we will continue with some more advanced queries. So guys, I forget to tell you one thing, that we can also write, like if I want to fetch those name, we can again see the table select star from stdr. I want to fetch those name which contains h letter anywhere. It can be anywhere, at the starting, ending, middle. So how can I write that command also? I will show you that also. Like I again will fetch select first name comma last name from stdr where first. So we want those name which contain h letter anywhere, doesn't matter at the starting, ending, or in the middle. So what you can write percentile, that should come inside percentile, one more percentile, and between percentile we want h, between percentile, because like we were first we can run this and we can see, so you can see Rahul and Stress. So now I will tell you. So like you can see in these commands, like we were ending with the T, we were starting with A, starting with R, starting with R and ending with L. But in this query, we put the alphabet in the middle of the parenthesis, because we did this because we want to fetch those names which in which H letter comes anywhere. We don't want like we were putting the conditions before, like I want starting name with A, ending name with L. But here I want the names which contain first name which contain H letter anywhere. So when you want to write such queries, you should put that alphabet or the letter which you want in the middle of the percentile. So now we have executed many queries of like operator. So you got an good overview of like operator. So now if I say that I want to change my column name. So if I say like I want to fetch select marks, comma, if you say city from stdr, so it will display easily. But I want like I want now select marks, comma, city from stdr. So you have seen this query before also, but now what I say, wait, marks spelling is wrong, it will give error. Select marks from city. So I now I want that my city column should be as display city. Like if I say in the previous query marks and city is displayed, but now I want that my city column should appear as display city name. So what you can write, just display, and the column name like I want to give city from stdr. So now you can see marks is there, but what I did, I want my city column as to appear as display city. So this is we called as column aliasing. Column aliasing, which means that when we ran some query, we want our column to be named like a different column. So this is what I did. Select marks, comma, city, and city should be displayed as display city. So here you will use the s operator. You can see city as. So this is also important command. Column aliasing is used in many nested SQL queries, which you will also see in the future videos when we will discuss about the different joins of MySQL. So you can just take an overview here only. So in future you will not say that we don't know about this command. So that's why I told you here in this video only. So now we have done many commands. So now if I say that like I also want to tell you about the list command. So if I say that select marks from table name is stdr where marks in say 60 to 70. I can also give 80. So see if this is yes. So what this command does? So this is basically making a list. If you say that I want marks from table where marks is in, so this we are using in operator here, which will do what, like it will give your marks in an listed order in a range format like 70, 80. So what you give now, like if you give 60, here is the, you can say the lower limit, and 80 is the upper limit, so it will give the marks in this range only. So we also executed two queries before of this type only, like we used in first in the we, like I also showed you, I will again show you this I was telling. between 70 80. You can see the same output. I used 60 80 here, and we also used with relation operator. So this is also a query which does the same only, but it will put an good order of your list experiments. So now, what else we can do? Yes. So if you say that I want to fetch my names from my table stdr, but I want my marks in ascending order. In ascending order, you say that they should be like 60 should appear first, then 70, then 80, then 90. So how can we do that? Let's focus. So I want my select first name from stdr, and you just need to write order by marks, because I want my marks in order by age. So now you can see, oh, first name, oh, yes, you can see order by marks Shreyas, and I also want to display my marks. So just marks is not displayed. You can also write comma marks from stdr order my marks. Now see what comes. So yes, you can see first name comma marks, but I have also put it here in condition which is order by marks, which will display the marks in ascending order. You can see 60, then 70, then 80, then 90. So first name is also there and marks are also there. These are in ascending order. So we used order by marks for this query. Order by marks just means that it will order the marks or the column which you gave by after by in an ascending order. But now you will say that how can we do this in descending order? So I will show you that also. If you want that your marks should be like 90, 80, 70, 60. So you want to just write one keyword, that is DSC. DSC, which means descending order. Now you can see 90, 80, 70, 60. So the marks are ordered in a descending order now. So again, first name marks from my table name, order by marks DSC, which means that marks will be displayed in a descending order. So now you also know how to display your marks or any column in ascending order or descending order. So now we are now if you say that I want my marks whose, like if you say that I want my marks which are greater than 90 but they should be less than 70. So in this also you can use the relation operators which I previously told you. So if we want, like I will say select any column age comma city from again stdr and order by name. This time I want order by last name. So if we execute this, so you can see age is displayed and city is displayed with the order by last name. And if you want to see that is the marks of last name are in the order or not, so you can also extract the last name column also. Just write last name from stdr. So now you can see KSER. So these are in the ascending order. You can see K comes first, then S, then T, then Y. So you can use order by in both, like if you want in numerical values or if you want in the textual data. So in this video we learnt about different SQL queries to extract data from different rows and different columns, and we also learned about different operators like relational, between, is, in, null. So this is all for this video. We will continue with further queries in the upcoming parts or tutorials. So guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe.